What if I told you that some of the world's biggest music stars are more than just rivals to Kanye West? They're targets of his unfiltered hatred. From award shows interruption to badmouthing his own artists.
I die. On my tombstone, it's gonna say, I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean.
Kanye's tangled web of feuds is as messy as it is public. Today, we unravel the shocking truth behind the top 7 artists Kanye West hates the most. Let's start with number 7, Taylor Swift. The tension between Kanye and Taylor Swift isn't just a blip in pop culture, it's a saga that has echoed through music history. It all began with Kanye's shocking interruption of Taylor's acceptance speech at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, a moment that should have been a defining triumph for the young star. As Taylor stood there, overwhelmed with joy, Kanye stormed the stage and snatched the mic, declaring that Beyoncé had the best video of all time, a move many interpreted as a public display of hatred and disrespect.
Music, so thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
This wasn't just a public embarrassment. It was the spark that ignited a feud lasting over a decade. Kanye escalated the drama with his 2016 song Famous, where he brazenly declared, "I feel like me and the Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous."
For all my Southside niggas that know me best, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous.
A lyric that reignited public outrage. The controversy deepened when Kim Kardashian released a phone call recording which seemed to show that Taylor had approved the lyrics, specifically the lines in which Kanye claimed he made her famous. However, the full video leaked later, revealing that Taylor had not approved the explicit language, and the context was manipulated, misleading many into believing she had consented to the controversial line. Kanye further fanned the flames with the Famous music video, where a nude mannequin of Taylor was shown in bed next to Kanye and other celebrities, a shocking and invasive portrayal. Following these events, when Taylor accepted the Album of the Year award at the 2016 Grammys, she delivered a speech that many interpreted as a direct response to Kanye's claim that he had made her famous. In her poised yet pointed remarks, she reminded young artists to believe in themselves, cautioning them against those who might try to take credit for their success.
To be people along the way who will try to take credit for your accomplishments or your fame. Someday when you get where you're going, you will know that it was you and the people who love you who put you there. Thank you.
This moment underscored Taylor's resilience and added another layer to their feud, painting a clear picture of how public statements and personal slights can escalate into a cultural phenomenon that captivates audiences for years. But Kanye's feud didn't end with Taylor Swift, which brings us to number 6, Big Sean. Big Sean's journey from protege to public adversary is a story of loyalty, betrayal, and the harsh realities of the music industry. Once the golden boy of Kanye's Good Music label, Big Sean was handpicked by Kanye himself for his unique lyrical talent and relentless work ethic. Over the years, Sean delivered hit albums, earning critical acclaim and chart success, all while singing praises of the man who gave him his big break. But everything changed in 2021 when Kanye, during a controversial interview on the Drink Champs podcast, declared that signing Big Sean was the worst decision ever.
I'm saying that the worst thing I've ever done was sign Big Sean.
The sting was sharp, especially given Sean's years of dedication. Kanye claimed that Big Sean and John Legend betrayed him during his 2020 presidential bid by publicly supporting the Democrats, a claim that Sean later dismissed as baseless. In interviews and candid social media posts, Big Sean defended himself, asserting that he never endorsed any political candidate and that Kanye's accusations were unfair. The feud revealed more than just a personal grudge. It laid bare the fragile nature of loyalty in Kanye's inner circle and how quickly admiration can turn to animosity. Even though Big Sean later left Good Music to pursue independence, the shadow of Kanye's comments continues to loom over their professional and personal relationship, painting a complex picture of loyalty, power, and the cost of speaking up. And just when you think Kanye's story couldn't get more tangled, enter number 5, Kid Cudi. Once seen as Kanye's closest collaborator and musical kindred spirit, their creative partnership gave us iconic tracks like Pursuit of Happiness and Father Stretch My Hands. Cudi's decision to maintain his friendship with Pete Davidson, Kim Kardashian's post-divorce beau, was the spark that ignited an explosive rift. Kanye's reaction was swift and cutting. He publicly announced Cudi's removal from his album Donda 2, a move that not only severed professional ties, but also sent a clear message of personal betrayal. Cudi, never one to mince words, hit back in interviews and on social media calling Kanye a dinosaur and declaring their friendship over. The feud escalated to a boiling point at Rolling Loud 2022, where Cudi's headlining performance was disrupted by a rain of objects and relentless chants of Kanye's name. Forced to leave the stage mid-performance, Cudi faced public humiliation in front of thousands.
Fucking leave. If I get hit with one more fucking thing, if I see one more fucking thing on this fucking stage, I'm leaving. Don't fuck with me.
The once unbreakable creative bond between these two artists crumbled in real time, offering fans a front row seat to the disintegration of a brotherhood that had seemed destined for greatness. The incident served as a stark reminder of how fragile loyalty can be in the music industry and how quickly personal relationships can become collateral damage in Kanye's ever-expanding web of controversies and feuds. But Kanye's controversies weren't limited to his longtime collaborators and familiar faces in the industry, which will bring us to number 4, Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish found herself unexpectedly drawn into Kanye's whirlwind of controversy when a simple act of compassion was twisted into a public feud. During a concert in early 2022, Billie paused her performance to help a distressed fan struggling to breathe.
You need an inhaler. You need an inhaler. Can we just grab one?
We love you, Billy!
I'm waiting for people to be okay until I keep going.
It was a move praised by many, yet interpreted by Kanye as a veiled jab at Travis Scott in the wake of the Astroworld tragedy. Astroworld had been a catastrophic event, a festival marred by a crowd surge during Travis Scott's headlining set in November 2021 that led to the deaths of 10 people and injuries to hundreds more. The tragedy ignited public outrage over safety measures and artist responsibility, leaving Travis at the center of lawsuits and backlash. Kanye, always ready to defend his circle, demanded a public apology from Billie, framing her gesture as a direct insult to Travis. He said, "Come on, Billie, we love you. Please apologize to Travis and to the families of the people who lost their lives." And no one intended this to happen. Travis didn't have any idea of what was happening when he was on stage and was very hurt by what happened. And yes, Travis will be with me at Coachella, but now I need Billie to apologize before I perform. Billie's calm and measured response denied any ill intent, explaining that she was simply helping a fan in need and emphasizing her commitment to safety at her shows. Despite this, the situation quickly snowballed into a media spectacle, with headlines questioning her motives and Kanye's reaction. The incident wasn't just about a misinterpreted comment, it became a symbol of the volatile and performative nature of celebrity culture, where even a moment of genuine care can be manipulated into a headline-grabbing scandal. As the dust settled, it was clear that Billie's integrity and empathy stood in stark contrast to Kanye's combative loyalty, revealing the fragile dynamics of public perception and the high price of compassion in the spotlight. Now, let's talk about number 3, Wiz Khalifa. In early 2016, Kanye West made an announcement to rename his upcoming album as Waves, a decision that sparked controversy. Wiz Khalifa, a staunch advocate of the wavy movement pioneered by Max B, tweeted his disapproval, writing, "Please don't take the wave." He added, "Max B is the wavy one. He created the wave. There's no wave without him." But the tension escalated when Wiz tweeted, "Hit the KK and become yourself." KK, a short for Khalifa Kush, his marijuana brand. Kanye misinterpreted this as a jab at his wife, Kim Kardashian, sparking an intense Twitter rant. Kanye fired back with a series of now deleted tweets, writing, "You let a stripper trap you," referring to Wiz's then partner Amber Rose. The feud reached its peak when Amber Rose tweeted back, "Kanye West, are you mad I'm not around to play in your asshole anymore? Fingers in the booty ass bitch." Her tweet went viral, silencing Kanye and immortalizing the feud. Although Kanye later deleted his tweets and downplayed the incident, the damage was done. What began as a misunderstanding became a viral spectacle, a stark example of how quickly egos and misinterpretations can spiral in the social media age, transforming personal grievances into global entertainment. And the next on our list is number 2, Drake. Drake's journey with Kanye West started with deep admiration, with Drake openly acknowledging Kanye as one of his biggest inspirations and even describing his early albums as blueprints for his own sound. They collaborated on hits like Glow, shared the stage at surprise concerts, and gave fans hope of a long-lasting creative friendship built on mutual respect. However, cracks soon appeared when Kanye produced Pusha T's Infrared, a track with biting jabs at Drake, explicitly hinting at rumors of him using ghostwriters for his own songs. Drake, feeling cornered, responded with the scathing Duppy Freestyle, a diss track that called out both Pusha T and Kanye for the perceived betrayal. The tension escalated dramatically when Pusha T retaliated with The Story of Adidon, revealing Drake's secret son Adonis in a move that shocked fans and painted Drake in a vulnerable light.
X, you are hiding a child. Let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. Ooh.
Many in the industry believed Kanye had been the source of this revelation, further fraying the already tense relationship between the two artists. Kanye's subsequent actions, such as sharing Drake's home address on social media and posting a series of cryptic, provocative messages, only fueled the fire. Drake, known for his composed public persona, handled the fallout with controlled frustration, using interviews, subtle jabs in his music, and candid radio remarks to voice his disappointment.
I know that. He can tell whoever, I got love for him and whatever, but it's not love, it's there's something there that bothers him deeply. And yeah, I can't fix it for him. So it just is what it is.
Despite a brief public reconciliation in 2021, when the two appeared together at a concert, the trust between them remained deeply fractured. This saga is not just a story of two megastars, but a cautionary tale of how admiration can sour into animosity, and how personal slights, when magnified by fame and media, can lead to lasting scars. Theirs is a rivalry that epitomizes the fragile nature of loyalty and the high stakes of pride in hip-hop, making the Drake-Kanye feud one of the most riveting and complex stories in music history. And finally, we reach number 1, Jay-Z. The brother Kanye, once called his big brother, shared a relationship with Kanye that was once the epitome of hip-hop collaboration and loyalty. Their joint album, Watch the Throne, was hailed as a milestone in rap history, showcasing their creative chemistry and shared dominance of the music scene. Yet, beneath the surface, tensions brewed. Kanye was hurt and confused when Jay-Z and Beyoncé skipped his 2014 wedding to Kim Kardashian, which planted seeds of resentment and suspicion that would later blossom into full-blown conflict.
I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. But if it's family, you're not gonna miss a wedding.
The hurt festered, and during his 2016 St. Pablo tour, Kanye's infamous on-stage rants made headlines. He openly voiced frustration that Jay hadn't called him, even hinting ominously that he knew Jay-Z had killers he shouldn't send his way. Jay-Z didn't stay silent. His 2017 track, Kill Jay-Z, included lines that hinted at their deteriorating bond, addressing issues of money, loyalty, and respect. Adding fuel to the fire was their legal battle over unpaid streaming royalties from Tidal, a business venture they had once championed as the future of music. The feud became more than personal. It touched every corner of their professional empires. Even as they shared moments of public reconciliation, including their appearance together at Diddy's 50th birthday party in 2019, the cracks remained visible. Kanye, in interviews, often voiced frustration about feeling overshadowed and undervalued, while Jay-Z alluded to being hurt by Kanye's erratic behavior in public rants. Their story isn't just about two titans of the music industry, but a tangled narrative of brotherhood strained by fame, fortune, and pride. And just when you think the story has ended, remember, Kanye's world is one where anything can happen, and the next chapter is just around the corner. What's your take? Who do you think will be next in Kanye's tangled web? Drop your thoughts below and stay tuned for more deep dives into the high-stakes world of celebrity drama.